What's up, everyone? Today I'm doing different videos on certain situations I go into, so my channel is going to have different things on there, but today we're going to do one for the fuck around find out certifications. Generator hookup. I'm not going to tell you everything you need to know about generators. All that information's out there. So I'm not trying to step in there. You can find that information if you need to learn how to hook it up properly, off grid, on grid, whatever. I'm here to talk about a couple of different things, misunderstandings about what people think is legal or illegal. Before I get that, I'm gonna take a little video out here of my electric meter that my electric's shut off. If anybody's been following what's going on with my situation, you can hear probably the generator going right now. I just got done doing some stuff, and anyways, so my electric's supposed to be shut off. It's shut off right here at my meter, and the thing is, when I hook up my generator, the meter turns on. So but I'm gonna video that, show that, and then when I turn off the generator, I'll show a clip of that too. I don't know, we'll edit this. I didn't script any of this, but I want to get down to a few points, but we'll check into it right now. As you can see right there, the meter should be showing that it's on. Maybe. Anyways, then when I shut it all off, then it turns off. Alright, so welcome to my garage here. So here we are, generator hookup, okay? We're going to talk about a couple of different things. Hooking up your generator, fuck out around and find out, right? So, I mean, the first thing you're going to do is, if you don't already know, you go buy a generator, you need to learn how to get your electric in there. Well, I guess first thing you do is turn it on and just start grabbing on the wires and stuff, and that's how you fuck around and find out if it's working or not, right? No, check it out, find out what you gotta do safely, that's fine. I'm not here to talk about most of that. What I'm here to talk about is this generator. My electric was shut off, all these games are playing, but so this would be no different than if you're going off grid or whatever else. Anyways, my this is the generator, and this is my box, my breaker box, but this is in the garage. So what we have is, the main problem is, first of all, they say you look for, I had to hook this up, I had to figure out what to do, okay? I'm not an electrician, I don't smart enough, but electric's dangerous stuff, right? Electricity. Doing 120 or 220, 240, 110 or 220. Either way, that stuff will kill you. So I hooked it up. Well, so I got it here, and the person didn't have a plug with it, so I had to make my own. And had to figure out how to. I've learned a little bit already, because I'm the one that wired the box that used to be in here. I replaced it to this one. So there are things that are wrong. Number one, if you look here, these wires are all I'm backfeeding. Okay, let me get back to that. It's illegal. Is it illegal to backfeed? This is the problem. No, it's not illegal to backfeed. You can backfeed your generator, backfeed your home all you want. It don't become illegal until you're backfeeding to the grid. If they're down and one of their people has to work on something and there's electric still going on there, then you're in trouble because you just hurt or killed somebody. However, as long as you're not going back to the grid, you can backfeed all you want. I am backfeeding from my garage to my house and right to the meter, and they're supposed to have it shut off, so it's on them. I'm on my property doing what I want, and people are going to try to claim it's illegal, and it's not. And I'm saying, here I am putting it all on video. Then come convict me of my crime. I'm not doing nothing wrong, and this is what you need to do. You want to hook up your generator, whatever your reason is. If you're off grid, if you're off grid and hooking up to something that's not already had main power to it, then you got no problem at all. But the three misconceptions are: it's illegal to hook directly into your breaker box. It is not. They say it's illegal to backfeed. It is not. And they say it is illegal to, now I don't remember what the plug is, but it'll be like a normal plug in, right? And it'll have both of these on both ends. And then you plug one into the generator and then the other to one of your outlets in your house. And you can do that. That's not illegal. They say it's illegal. It's not illegal to have this. A lot of people are scared to death to have one of these with two ends. I don't have one. I had one I made up, but I took it apart. But with this on both ends, that's not illegal at all. And everybody, oh, that's illegal. No, it's illegal. It's not. It's just dangerous how you use it. If you're using one of these, plug in from your generator into your house and backfeeding everything, you start using way more stuff. This could cause a fire, so that's what's dangerous about it. It's only illegal if you're a professional hooking it up for somebody that way, okay? If you're just your own person buying your generator, hooking it up to your own property, nothing's illegal about it, nothing at all. And this is the misconception. So having that plug, the double-ended plug, is legal. And hooking directly into your breaker box is legal. And backfeeding is legal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm here in my garage backfeeding. I'm here in the garage backfeeding to my house. So we'll look at the another thing is, they say, now I don't have the cover on this right now because of the way I'm doing it. This is a temporary fix as far as I'm concerned. It's I'm just doing this until whatever gets straightened out or whatever. But so here's your they say supposedly the only legal way to hook up into your box is you have to have, over here has to be right here on the top right, special breaker, and then it's got this little plate you put on there. And really the only reason that is for people who don't know any better. They want to shut it off, and that's to keep you from backfeeding to the thing, and that's perfectly fine. You can hook it up that way, but it's not illegal if you don't. And you can, and it's not illegal to hook into whatever other breaker. My breaker that I'm using is right here. It's down here. It's not where they say to have it. I hook into this breaker, and then when I turn it on, it shoots the power through the whole system and then back over to the house, and I'm running, and this runs almost everything I need because of the way I have it hooked up. Now, I believe this garage wasn't hooked up right to begin with from the house to here, before I got here. But what will happen is this is white and this is black, and that's the way I have to do it for now, whatever. So don't pay attention to that. The real way this would be, if this should have ran over, and it should have been a red wire, a black wire, a white wire, and a green wire. And the green is the ground, the white is the common. You'll find all that stuff elsewhere. I don't need to, there's plenty of information out on that. But you'll notice I got a white and a black going into my breaker. And that's because it's coming from, because I used whatever wires I had available for my generator to hook up into my generator. That's this plug. I made it up myself. You can do that, but you got to know what you're doing. And that was where I was running into a problem, because the only plugs they sold was this, and then on the other end it plugged into the adapter they tell you to buy so that you can don't feed directly into your breaker box, which is wrong. And so I made that plug up, and you'll see it's green because this, so I had to add a wire, and that's all I had available. So I added a wire and made it 4 wires, but technically, I could have bought the plug for like $70 and then cut the end off of it, or, pay all the money to hook up the adapters. I had this wire, so I just had one plug in, wired it in, but technically it should be red, black, white, and green. And then most likely a bare one. The bare one's the ground also. But that's how I have that hooked up, and that's how you fuck around and find out with electricity. It is not illegal to backfeed your house. It is not illegal to hook directly into your breaker box, and it is not illegal to use a double-ended plug. You can do whatever you want. It's illegal for the professionals to do it because they are certified and supposed to do it properly. Otherwise, you can do it however you want. And if anybody wants to challenge me, I'm right here proving what I'm doing. Come and convict me of my crime. Anyway, that's what we got for today. Now, but as I said, I'll go out here and take a look at this. Don't worry about my weed eating. I'm having issues getting my weed eater fixed, so whatever. But now you can see if it's showing up. It's off. With my generator off, the meter is off. So they tell me all this, oh, we got you shut off, but they know every amount of electricity I'm using. It's going right through their meter. It's not going through their thing because it's shut off. That's the way that's the way these fools have this stuff hooked up. It shouldn't be hooked up that way. But ain't nothing I'm gonna do about it right now. Something turns out that I'm able to keep my house and get all this stuff straightened out, then I'm gonna rerun a new wire from my main breaker on the house to the garage, and that'll be the 4 wire like it should be. But like I said, somebody else hooked it up the wrong way, and I just made do with what I got. And what that does is when you got so they ran it over with the 3 wire over to here, and so that ran a white wire, a black wire, and the ground, right? And so by doing that, they eliminated the common, and you should be feeding the common right back over to the main breaker. Well, instead I just made my own common. I got 2 grounds right outside of my garage. They never had it grounded before. I put my own ground poles in, and I put a ground wire to one and the common to the other. So when I run all my garage commons, which is the white, when I run all them over, then they come to this over here, all into the same one, and then that goes out to the pole into the ground. People can say that's wrong or not. It's not. It's cutting it out right there. It's fixing the whole issue. But that's what I had to deal with. Anyway, that's what we got. Thanks for checking it out. If I think of anything else, I don't know. Like I say, I'm no generator professional, no electric professional, but you can buy a generator and do whatever you want with it. You just got to worry about your safety. As long as you're on your own property and the generator is your own property, it's not illegal. So, quick update. I said I wouldn't give too much. The information's out there on how to hook up your generator. That's fine. But I will say the one thing, because I was having trouble finding it, is how to hook this generator straight to your breaker box. And there's your breaker box here, and so you either do it the way I did with wires you had available, and you buy a plug-in. And if you do that, you gotta just figure out which one should be, or buy a 4 wires. But if you're dealing with the wires you only have, then you just gotta make sure you know what colors you're using. What the reason for the colors, just to know what, right? So the way I would have liked to have done it is had a regular extension cord that they make for this. And it's got this plug on one end and the other style plug on the other end. It's supposed to go into an adapter that goes to your breaker box. Well, instead I'm going straight to my breaker box. So if that's what you want to do, then you want to take the cord that comes with the generator, if it's available, or you'll go buy an extension cord that's like, what, 50 to 70 bucks. But it'll plug in on this end, make sure your generator's turned off, nothing's on, plug it in on this end, make sure no electricity is over here on your box, and then cut the other end of the plug. And if you do that, inside there you'll see a red wire, a black wire, green wire, and white wire probably, right? And the red wire will go on one of these main terminals and the black wire on the other terminal, then the white where the white is and green where the green is. That's how that goes, you know. It's electricity. Fuck around and find out. That's what this certification's about. You know, Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, neither one of them were electricians till they fucked around and found out, right? Till they became electricians. You mess around with electricity, you wake up in your neighbor's yard, not remembering who you are, then you know not to do whatever you did again, right? So anyway, see you.